Good morning, everybody. Oh, happy Monday. So, because YouTube doesn't let you do like an intro video whenever you do mobile or anything, I just figured I'd show it from my laptop. So, good morning. How is everybody? Had a very, very busy and tiring weekend. So, yeah. I got my new watch. Take it off, show you. It's the only thing I bought on Amazon Prime. My new smartwatch. It's awesome. So, and the band actually fits because I got very fat wrists. So, it's very comfortable. It's a stainless steel band. It's very comfortable. So, let's welcome people in because we got a lot to talk about. Julie McAllen, Ray Missouri, Alyssa, welcome in. Amy, AGC Magic, welcome in. Amy had a early morning trivia this morning, and I won. I beat Lisa and Donna. So, Anne-Marie, how are you, dear? Welcome in. Ellie. Hello, Ellie. I guess it's afternoon for Ellie. William, welcome in. Nathan, hello. Jennifer Caruso, welcome in. Vananda, welcome in. Oh, where am I? Gloria, welcome in. I think I said Nathan. Good morning. Yeah, I think we're caught up. Good morning, Mother. I know my mom's probably watching. But let's get, you guys missed it yesterday. Go figure, Sunday morning. I'm not streaming or anything. I had like 5 squirrels running around chasing each other for like a half hour. It was hysterical. They were chirping at each other. They were chasing each other. It was hilarious. So let's get our squirrel cam up and going over here. And Gilbert the groundhog. I'll try to show the picture.
Saturday morning, there was something rustling around on the other side of the fence. And all of a sudden, I see one of the groundhogs shoot up the tree right behind the squirrel feeder and goes like 20 feet up in the air. I mean, this groundhog flew up the tree. It was hysterical, and I do have a picture of it. Let me see if I can show you guys. I walked over, and he was just sitting there up in the tree. So let me see. There he is. I hope you guys can see him. Just sitting there up in the tree, staring down at me. So something spooked him. I don't know why, but it was, I don't know what he was doing. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, Stephen. From Wyoming. I've been in Wyoming. Beautiful, beautiful state, Wyoming. Ron Caruso just dropped Jen off at Magic Kingdom driving, but present. Hey, Ron, take care of your back, buddy. You know, I hope you feel better. So, yeah, it's Monday morning. Let's talk about the weekend. So, Friday night, I was on Pete's show. The Friday night. Good morning, Belinda. Yeah, I was on Pete's show that night, and we had a good time talking about the news, merch, everything. Yeah, it was fun. So if you missed that, go back watch the replay. You'll see me messing around with nacho cheese and other things. So Saturday, a lot of people went live. I was not around most of Saturday. We had Dakota's graduation party. Good morning, Paul. How are you, Paul? We had Dakota. Look at this filthy bird looking at me. Get out of here. Oh, nothing for you. Um, we had Dakota's graduation party, which was fantastic. It went so well. The food was great. The hall that we rented um, was amazing. It has an indoor and an outdoor area, and it was great. It was fantastic. Here, I'll show you. this this is where. Let me pan around. Anytime I pick my gimbal up, it turns. So there you go. There's all the balloons still sitting there. We did a lot of cleaning up yesterday. My two nephews and some friends stayed and helped uh, clean up after the party. And let me tell you, I don't think we could have did it without them. I was so tired by the end of the night from running all day. Uh, it was like I walked all day in the parks. That's how bad I felt. So, but yeah, the party was a success. Um, you had bad thunderstorms yesterday, Christina. Yeah, you know what? We're supposed to get storms today. You can see it's cloudy. We're supposed to get some rain, but I don't know. I don't see anything on radar. Um, but yeah, Dakota enjoyed herself. A lot of friends and family showed up. Amy, AGC Magic TV, Amy came. She stopped by and we hung out and we had a good time. Um, let's see, that was Saturday. I know Jennifer was live Saturday. I know Pete was live. This Our Dream was live. So a lot of friends were live this weekend. Goo to You. Goo to You was live. Dad Builds was live. So yeah, so make sure It was nice. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Belinda, I'll tell you, Belinda worked really hard on that party. Um, she was the ideal person behind it. You know, I just paid for everything. Oh my goodness. Scallywag Steve goes back to work in 3 weeks. That stinks, Stevie. This is brutal. Listen, you better start getting up early to start training yourself. So, there you go. He's Ellie. He's suffering because he's up so early. He's not, he needs to start getting up in the morning to prepare for work. And he normally sleeps till like 10, 11 in the morning. But yeah, a lot of friends were live this weekend. Jennifer Caruso was live. Um, I kind of zonked out last night, but I did go back and rewatch the drone show that she did. She had an excellent stream there. She had an excellent stream at Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Or no, I think. I don't know. I forget. But Jennifer, we're going to talk about Jennifer Caruso here shortly. She is live this morning at 9 a.m. So I will be finishing at 9 a.m. and I will be sending everybody over to Jennifer Caruso's stream. She will be live at Magic Kingdom. So, oh, Stevie, come on now. Suck it up, Buttercup. Belinda's been at work for 3 hours already, Steve. Amy's been at work. She's already at work. I'm sure a lot of people are at work. Jeff did Animal Kingdom yesterday. I did see that. He did the Polynesian on Saturday. The Polynesian's beautiful. And we are going to talk about the Polynesian this morning. Well, good for them. Well, somebody's got to do it, right, Steve? So we will talk. And Steve, I'm glad you're here because we're going to talk about the Polynesian a little bit. But let's get into a little Disney news. I would have been at work when I was working. Okay, Paul. Little Disney news. So, let's talk. So, I guess only 2 nights have sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. October 31st, obviously, sold out. And now August 13th is sold out. So those 2 nights are sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary. Um, all the other dates are still open. And it kind of, because now we're getting the post-pandemic and people rushed back to Disney right away after the pandemic. And now it's been a slow summer for them. It has been a very slow summer. So, what's new for the party? Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse will greet guests during Mickey's party in brand new neon spiderweb attire. So they will be in new. Yeah, Steve was at the Polynesian on Saturday night. Him and the lady friend went to dinner, and then they watched the fireworks and the what's it called? The electrical boat parade from I gotta get these balloons inside. They're like waving all over the place. But they watch the fireworks from the beach at Tapali. So, also new for the party, you're gonna have more villain sightings, which is they need to get more villains out there wandering around during the party. A lot of people don't have extra money to spend right now. Correct. Correct. And, you know, let's hope that changes. A new Decent Dance Party. Um, Rocket Tower Plaza Stage in Tomorrowland inspired by upcoming original movie The Descendants. Um, so they're going to have a new dance party over there. And they are going to have a meet and greet with Bruno and Maribel at their casita in Fairy Tale Garden. So Bruno will be joining Maribel. And then the parade, obviously, it will be at 8:15. Um, so those are some new things that are happening at the Halloween party. Jennifer Caruso, I believe, will be streaming the first Halloween party. Good morning, Kelsey. On August 9th, she will be doing it. So, let's talk about the Polynesian. Construction continues. It looks, I don't know. When I was down there, it looked very out of place. When you look at it, let's say you look at it from Magic Kingdom. You don't know if it's part of the Polynesian or if it's part of the Grand Floridian. It's in the middle. The colors do not match either one. So it looks like um, its own thing. I mean, it makes no sense. But it's opening up December 17th. Reservations now open for guests. Now here's where you get um, pricing during opening week for arrival December 18th range from $826 per night for a duo studio with a standard view. Okay, so standard view will be on the back side facing the golf course. I'll get this one. $5,016 per night for a 2-bedroom penthouse with a theme park view. Now, there are discounts available for annual pass holders, Disney Vacation Club members, and Florida residents. So you can get a theme park view in like a studio, and it doesn't tell the price. It just say it ranges. But $5,000 a night? I can think of a lot better things to spend $5,000 on than staying in that room at night. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about that? Let's talk about the poly. That's insane. Yeah, I agree. It's completely insane. Please book the penthouse for me, Doug. No, that would be Ron. Ron, get on that. See, I thought the whole thing was going to be DVC. That's what, when it came up, I thought they originally said that it was going to be a DVC tower. Yeah, you can go on 4 cruises for that amount. And that's one night. That's only one night. So, this, I think this is going to be just as much of a disaster as the Star Wars hotel, because that was 6,000 for 2 nights. You know, you're not. Yeah, people may go to it right away, but as the time goes by, nobody's going to pay $5,000 a night. You got to be out of your mind. And if they want luxury and everything, they just stay at the Grand Floridian. I mean, is it? Let me ask you this: is it that much? Is it that expensive to stay at Bay Lake Tower with a theme park view, or the Contemporary with a theme park view? Is that what the price? I don't think it is. And also the bungalows that are out on the water at the Poly. I don't think those are even $5,000. And you get your own little soak pool. Good morning, Dave. How are you, Dave? Good stream yesterday from what was it, Kings Island, and then Dave streamed Friday from what was it, Fish Lips at Port Canaveral. Yeah, look at the yachts at Atlanta. Yeah, I guess. Stephen, please do not promote yourself or other channels. That is a good way to get kicked out of chats. You did it yesterday in a stream I was watching. Please do not do it. You have to get previous permission from the creator to be able to do that. So thank you. Um, there has to be a lot of companies sending large customers. Yeah, I mean they may, but like I said, I mean, I don't get it because, like I said, you know, Bay Lake Tower, you know, you get theme park views from all the other hotels, and I'm telling you, there's no way that, you know, I mean, yeah, it's the penthouse and it's 5,000 night, but how much? I'm curious to see how much they're going to charge for a studio or a one bedroom with a theme park view. I guarantee it's going to be $2,000-3,000 a night. Yeah, thank you, Stephen. I just, you know, I'm very, you know, I'm very laid back, and you know, it doesn't bother me as much. But you have a lot of channels that, I mean, they'll kick you right out for doing that. So, good morning, Kenneth. How are you, sir? At work? Not chatty, but wanted to say hello. Well, thank you, Kenneth. I appreciate that. Um, Kenneth, you got to get me a date, a couple dates for Hump Day Hangout for you to come on. Yeah, fun five. Yeah, yeah, David. I was running around yesterday. I was in and out of streams. I was cleaning. I did all the dishes from Saturday at the party. I cleaned everybody's roasters that we had and we borrowed. I actually washed them in the bathtub because they're big roasters. So I just put Dawn dish soap, put hot water in them, soaked them, and then scrubbed them in the bathtub. So yeah, I was in and out all day. But that big thing you went up way up in the air. No, thank you. I wouldn't do that. I am terrified of heights. Thank you, Stephen. Um, let's see. So we are talking about, yeah. I mean, I don't get what Disney's trying to do. Um, well, I know what they're trying. They're just trying to make more money because that's all they care about now is money. Walt Disney never cared about money. He wanted to do things to make people happy, and that's why he really didn't get into the hotel business. Um, he had the Disneyland Hotel, when he was around, and that was about it. And then he did have the vision for a couple of hotels at Walt Disney World before he passed. But it, I get what they're trying. They need more value resorts, is what they need. They're getting into all these deluxe and penthouses, and they need to get some more resorts like the All Stars, where people can go and not have to take a loan out to stay on property. Hey, Drew in the moment. Good morning, buddy. Great stream yesterday. It looked pretty hot. Check out Drew in the moment. He was chasing, or let's say, Doug was chasing Drew around. Drew was acting like a squirrel. It was pretty good. So go check out Drew's stream from yesterday. It was pretty good. Mike Wazowski, what's going on, buddy? And that's with one eye. But yeah, they need more value resorts on property where people can go and pay $200 a night, whatever it is now, and be able to take their families. So they got the 3 All Stars. I don't know, is Art of Animation and what's the other one? Pop Century. Are they value or are they deluxe? I'm not. I forget. But yeah, and it's not like they don't have property. They got a lot of property. Over. Near ESPN, they got a lot of property over near Coronado. They could put some more value resorts in. So, I'm hoping that'd be a nice thing to do. So, okay, those 2 are value resorts. Okay. I would think those are mid-value, Doug, because they're like 400 a night. I know all the All-Stars are like 200, 220 a night or something I saw. So they need to get some more of those. Even if it's on the outskirts of property. Give people more chances to stay at the resort, have bus transportation. Now the value resorts cost as much as the moderate. Yeah, that's what they are. Pop Century and Art of Animation, they're moderate resorts. Well, no, they're about half the cost. Christina. Because I know I looked into getting Pop, and it was like $200 a night. But the moderate resorts are closer to 400, so they're about half. But yeah, I don't know. Drew's seen. I know Drew, has seen the new Polynesian Tower. Um, I just don't. I don't know. I know the only problem is when you're overcrowding the parks. When their capacity resorts, the parks are pretty full. I don't know if they have the room for more resorts. Oh, that's true too. Well, when they build the fifth park, Steve, they could do that. Oh, there goes my new watch. I was trying to get dust off or something off of it, and stupid me opened the clasp. But yeah, when they get the new park, maybe they build a new park and they put, like a Avengers, value resort or even another moderate resort. So, morning, Aaron. They are value with a moderate fuel and multiple transportation. Yes. Yes. So, I mean, my feelings about the new Poly Tower, I don't get it. I don't understand what the need was for it. I don't believe there was a need, um, other than money, other than them trying to make more money. But um, yeah, so let me know your opinions. If you're watching the replay, leave a comment, about the new Poly Tower if you've seen it. You know I saw it, and like I said, it just looks very out of place. Yeah, the Floridian Way, 2 to 4 lanes, lost the crosswalk from Shades of Green to the Poly. It was an easy walk. Yeah, I mean they might add that walkway back. They might put like an over walkway, like a bridge that goes over it. But yeah, they need that walkway. Um, as far as the view goes, I don't need to spend $5,000 a night to look at the outside of Magic Kingdom. I mean, you can walk onto the Poly for free and just look at the view. I mean, 2 flights take the distance. 2 cents. Yeah, it is tough to come here from out of the country, Ellie. Morning, Monarch Miracles. How are you today? Well, it is. Yeah, and here's my question as far as the transportation, because this hasn't been talked about very much. So all these people who live in this tower are going to have to walk over to the main house of the Poly to get the monorail. Um, and also, the boats. Now, my other question would be: is are they going to add more boats or a new boat dock um, to accommodate transporting all these people? So, I mean, that's another question. Over the decades, so this is based on a chance of making money. People will spend it. Parties last for 2 months. Yeah, exactly. But so, I mean, transportation's another thing that you're going to have to look at. Because I'm paying $5,000 a night. I mean, I don't want to have to walk, to the main house to get transportation, or walk the whole way out into them little boats. I mean, they're going to have to get either bigger boats or more boats to make that loop between the Grand Floridian and the Poly. Either that, or they're just going to have boats for each one, and that they just make a direct trip, to that, just like they do for Wilderness Lodge. They have a boat for Wilderness Lodge, they have a boat for Fort Wilderness, and then they do have a boat that does both. So, that's another thing that you got to look into. We're staying 5 minutes from Magic Kingdom Marriott, Delta Water Park, 125 night. Yeah, I mean, and that's the other thing, Ron. I mean, if you drive and you have a car, even if you rent a car, it's probably cheaper to stay off property. Right off property, there's a lot of nice resorts that if you have a car, that's what I would do. Now, if you have an annual pass, you get free parking, but um, if you do not have an annual pass, you'll have to pay for parking. So, these are all factors that you got to tie in, and what's best for you and your family. So, yeah, for 5,000, I better have a direct connect to at least Magic Kingdom. Yeah, exactly. But they're not going to do that, Steve. You're going to have to walk over to the main house at DePauli to get the monorail, because they're not going to put a monorail station there. And you're going to have to walk the whole, out to get the boat where the Polynesian boat dock is. I don't see them putting their own um, boat dock in. I don't see it. $5,000. That's why it's DVC. They're pushing DVC. New resorts. Yeah, they are, and that's the thing. Um, I know you can still buy Riviera. You can still buy the new cabins at Fort Wilderness. So when I looked, because I looked at getting DVC, those were the two they were offering, and it was the cheapest package was 22,000. Now, what you get for 22,000, you can't even stay a full week every year. You know, you would have to borrow points, and you could do it every 2 years, but for 22,000, you can't. So I was like, no, it's just stupid. I would pay like Ron. I would pay $125 a night to stay off property. I didn't have Casa de Scallywag. I haven't seen any numbers of how many points DVC members are going to have to pay to the tower, whether it's deluxe studio or one bedroom or a penthouse. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Steve. You could go by um, what the price would be. The cash price is 800 and something dollars for a studio. So that's 800 and something a night. So whatever your points break down to, you know, you could probably figure that out on your own. The bungalows are ridiculous for DVC members, so I can't imagine what this penthouse is going to be. Well, how much are the bungalows, Steve? Remember we looked into that and we took a tour of that. How many points did they tell you a bungalow would cost you per night? My Orlando, Ellie, I used points last year, 92 nights. My total was 700. Nice. Ron is the Marriott guru. Morning, Dave. Timeshares usually don't save money for the buyer, but make a fortune for the seller. That's why, yeah. 100 points per night for the bungalows. Wow, that's a lot of points. Me and Steve stayed, what, 4 or 5 nights at Old Key West, and I think, what was it, 60 points? So yeah, the whole point system. I'm sure the point system has gone up in the last 5 years, um, as far as needing more points just to stay. For the entire year. Okay, one night. Sheesh, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm. You got to look at it as one thing. Like let's talk about the All Star Resorts. Yeah, they're far out. Even Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs, you can get a room for $200-300 a night. You have the pools. You have even All Star. You have the pools. You have the quick serves inside. You have everything. How much do you really stay at your room? I mean, seriously. I know, and you can have nice resort days. They have really nice pools at the All Star Resorts. So you can have pool day. You can have. I just can't justify in my own brain paying what Disney wants for a room just to have a view of something. So I don't get it. And actually, Steve has a a timeshare with Blue Green Vacations, and we stayed at one of their resorts over off International Drive called the Fountains. Let me tell you, that place is amazing, and you're only less than 10 minutes from Magic Kingdom. I mean, the rooms are fantastic. It has full kitchens. You can cook. They have pools everywhere. They even have, their restaurants will deliver right to your room. In fact, the night I got sick at Epcot, you know, I finally wanted something to eat. I called down there, and I ordered food, and they brought it right up to the room. So it was, I I I think I would stay there before I would stay at a resort that charges you $800 a night. I would recommend Coronado to every. Yeah, Coronado is a great resort. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you want to drive yourself, it's perfect. But they do have the buses. I know Regina, when Regina was there in June, she stayed at Coronado and she loved it. And that is a moderate resort, but it has a deluxe feel. Oh, Debbie, that's okay, sweetie. Good morning. Good morning, Molly's mom. I can't get people in there at a fairly reasonable. I can get people. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Steve. Um, but anyway, so that's my feel on that. What time we got here? Yeah, we got 20 minutes. So the last piece of news I have is about Friday. Disneyland cast members authorized unfair labor practice strike. So they had a vote on Friday. Disneyland employees, they had a vote, and 99% of the employees voted yes to a possible strike. So the way it works is you have to vote. Like, you can't just go on strike. You have to vote to either strike or not strike, or possible strike. Um, so the reason, 99% of the union members voted to a possible strike, which gives them the authority that now they can go on strike at any time. You may wake up one morning and you think you're going to Disneyland and there ain't going to be no employees there. So I am on the side of the employees for this. Um, we talked about this last week or a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Paul loves Coronado Springs and Old Key West. Yeah, they're very peaceful. And see, that's what I want in a resort. What I want in good morning, Dean. I want, when I'm out of the parks, I want a nice, peaceful place to sit, hang out, and relax. I don't want, the hustle and bustle of some of these resorts. So yeah, those two resorts I like. Old Key West was fantastic when me and Steve stayed there. Our back uh, patio was very quiet. It overlooked the golf course, and it was very peaceful. But so yeah, Disneyland employees voted that they could possibly strike, um, and I agree with them. When you have employees that have to live 2 hours away because they can't afford to live closer, or you have employees that are living in their cars, or you have employees that are living in apartments with 5 other Disney employees because they can't make it on their own. and then you have a CEO and board, that make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars a year. Come on, you know, Walt Disney would never, and even Roy would never have stood for that. Never. And I'm sorry, it makes me really angry on, the board of directors and Bob Iger, who I call, Satan. Everybody likes Bob Iger. Listen, Bob Iger is a tool. He is there to make money for the board. He doesn't care about the guests. So that's my opinion. It's not fair to these employees who go there, who make the magic happen every day, who are there cleaning the parks, making the food, operating the rides. It's not right. It's not right at all. And Bob Iger should be ashamed of himself for not budging at all in the negotiations. And he hasn't. He will not budge to give them a decent raise. So I stand firm with the employees of Disneyland. But yeah, I mean, it's just, it's a shame. It's sad. It's a shame. And like I said, even Abigail Disney has come out and spoke about how the real Bob Iger, you know, yeah, people see him in the. Let me tell you, he wouldn't want to see me in a park, because I wouldn't be so happy with him. No, it's okay, Steven. Uh, California is 3 times the Yeah, I think it's more than that, Ron. That could possibly be, Dave. That could possibly be. So, yeah, it's a shame. It is. And everybody blamed Chapek. Everybody made fun of Chapek. But what you got, and I've said this before, everything that happened during Chapek's run was designed while Bob Iger was still in. So Bob Iger was responsible for everything, all that. Dean, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. You look good on your Instagram yesterday. Keep healing, buddy. I'm praying for you. So, yeah. So, hey, you can message Disney whenever you want and let your feelings known. I emailed them and I said, that I stand with the employees, that they deserve, a little bit of a raise. But yeah, Disney would not budge even a little bit to help their employees. So, okay, so we got 10 minutes left. Let's go through who's live today. Today. Who's live today? Okay, right now, live from Magic Kingdom is Ear to Ear Magic. So Ear to Ear Magic is live right now. Disney Parks with Love Janelle is live at 9 a.m. for Magic Kingdom. So she's live today. Jennifer Caruso is live at 9 a.m. for Magic Kingdom. She's probably in the park right now. Resort TV 1 is live at Hollywood Studios at 9:30 a.m. Florida Park Explorers are live 9:55 a.m. from the Character Warehouse again. So just plan on them being live from the Character Warehouse every day. That Crazy Disney Lady is live at 3 p.m. from Epcot. So Tanya will be live at 3 p.m. at Epcot. Steve's World, good old Steve Areno, will be live at 6 p.m. at Epcot. Living in Diz will be live at 6:45 tonight at Epcot for extra magic hours. So Epcot is extra magic hours tonight. Living in Diz will cover that. And at 8 p.m., Pete McDevitt will be live doing a WWE Raw watch party. And that will be on the Deuce on his second channel. So Pete will be live. I will be in there. We have a good time on these WWE watch parties. So make sure you come in and join Pete. Say hello. And I believe that's it today. I don't see any of the West Coasters on yet or have any thumbnails up. But yeah, so make sure you check out my Instagram stories. I have them, everybody listed on the stories with their links to their streams. David T, I'm alive. What does that mean? Oh, you're responding to Hulkster is awesome. Yeah. I tell you what, that was a good time last week. Watching the RNC, the highlight for me was Hulk Hogan. It was great. It was hysterical. But make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Share the stream out. And if you're watching a replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the Disney news, the Pauly, and the streamers that I post. So I have a big week this week coming up. I got Coffee Talk every morning this week. Wednesday night for Hump Day Hangout, I have the Adventure Lees. The Adventure Lees. Give me 1 second here. So I have the Adventure Lees. Jennifer just went live, so I'm going to post her link. There is Jennifer's link for her stream that she's live right now. I want everybody to go over to Jennifer's stream and say Zipper Raid. Zipper Raid. So everybody go over to see Jennifer Caruso. We'll have some fun at the parks this morning with Jen. So everybody let me turn this around and say goodbye. No squirrels today. Go figure. So everybody have a great day. Go check out Jennifer Caruso. Go tell her Zipper Raid. And I almost forgot. Real quick, folks. I forgot to do my inspiration. So, verse today is from Philippians. Have this mind among yourselves, which is yours in Jesus Christ. So, that is the verse of the day. Go check out Jennifer Caruso. Have a great day, and remember, go out and do something kind for somebody.